Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, September 12, 2023. Pallas, the mighty asteroid of wisdom, courage, and diplomacy, is ready to shift into a whole new territory. Soon, she will be leaving behind Virgo. While the asteroids don't often create intense shifts quite as noticeable as the movements of the luminaries and planets, they still grant us unique information about life. The asteroids embody divine feminine goddesses and teach us about embracing that power within our lives. In Virgo, Pallas encourages you to understand life through the perspective of domesticity and to create healthy habits. Giving and receiving affection may come through acts of service now. Embrace this energy now. Tap into your creativity. As your workweek kicks off, you may feel inspired to dive into your passion projects and self-expression when the moon enters fiery Leo. The lunar energy will encourage you to dive into your talents and skills as you embrace the start of your workweek. You may feel especially motivated to pursue a passion project during this lunation. If you feel up to the challenge, it might be worthwhile to strike while the iron is hot since your motivation is in full swing. Spend some time today playing with your ideas. While Jupiter and Uranus are still in their early days in retrograde motion in your income sector, and it will be weeks before they start to gain speed as they travel back over ground already covered, there will be small signs of movement. This comes just as Mercury, in his final days in retrograde motion in your work sector, is slowing to a crawl, something that is keeping them at a similar pace while holding the doors open to the past, second chances and untapped potential on the income and job fronts. There is a lot of stuff to look at when we begin to examine our health, and especially our diets. Behavior learned from childhood does not fade fast. Food is everywhere, even in our relationships. It is a key way in which we relate to the world. Changing your diet changes who you are on some level, and this can be exhausting. Don't be discouraged if you become overwhelmed. Remember that if you think about food in a healthy way, you are already making progress. The vibrations of the day will be speaking of escape and long departures. This may seem contradictory during this period of intense activity, but you will be feeling a strong desire for anything that is exotic and discovering new horizons. You will have to finish up some work that you have already started before making your dreams of traveling concrete. Indeed, you should clarify your current professional situation and show yourself to be precise and clear with your family and friends. There is a certain amount of fragility in your love relationships, and you won't be able to help trying to fix things in this area. At a time when every planet across the income, work, and career fronts is not only in retrograde motion but barely moving, the moon is wrapping up a visit to your home and family sector that has delivered its monthly work and life balance reminder. With the urgency dropping out of this professional year, this shouldn't be a challenge, and especially with the moon joining Venus in a playful and creative part of your chart a week after she turned direct. Right now, the fastest planet in the solar is Mars, and his focus is on your relationships. It is just as an alignment between Venus and the asteroid Juno that peaked in your romantic sector yesterday is starting to separate that they are joined by the moon today. This is the moon's first visit since Venus turned direct 7 days ago, and these romantically charged lunar vibes, along with Juno's sense of resolve, will be enough to get things moving again. Our eyes in the sky. As the moon engages in a celestial tussle with Pluto in your financial sector just before bidding adieu to your income sector, you might feel a touch of financial tension today. However, it's essential to recognize that such clashes are par for the course during the moon's monthly visit. Interestingly, this tension serves a purpose, benefiting both sides of the financial spectrum. It acts as a safeguard against complacency and provides a valuable perspective, leaving you with a clearer understanding of where your financial resources stand. While the moon concludes its stay in your income sector with this clash with Pluto, it's important to note that Pluto is in retrograde motion in your financial sector. This monthly lunar event not only repeats itself but also fortifies your resolve and empowers you. Furthermore, The moon has already formed a harmonious aspect with Saturn in your career sector, boosting your confidence and nurturing your imaginative faculties. Simultaneously, it sharpens your financial intuition, preparing you for upcoming developments in your job sector next week. This astrological placement brings with it a breath of fresh air, a boost in energy and a drive to begin new projects. The vibe is notoriously creative and paranoid, so try not to be snippy with the people you're closest to, especially Bay. Mars also forms an aspect to Saturn, making it a great day to advocate for yourself. Use this energy to close deals, propose new projects and shine in the communication realm. You should feel great about the things you're talking about today, and your confidence will probably get a nice little boost as well. It's a great time to discuss creative endeavors. Just keep your ego in check so you don't end up coming off as arrogant. Ask for a raise and stand up for yourself at work. Sticking to a routine while making small adjustments can help move things in the right direction without overwhelming your psyche. Finding balance won't be easy though, so remember to breathe deeply if your tension or stress level begins to rise. What adds to the intrigue is the cosmic alignment between Venus, the planet of money, and Juno, the asteroid symbolizing commitment. This alignment peaked in your financial sector yesterday but is still exerting its influence. Now, the moon joins this cosmic duo, infusing your financial instincts and imagination with vitality. This emotional and intuitive engagement is vital as Venus and Juno have united with the common purpose of propelling financial matters forward. A week following Venus's direct turn, this celestial partnership ensures that you are not only well prepared but also deeply connected to the unfolding financial developments. The influence of lunar energy during this period can amplify emotions, making them feel volatile and intense. It's as if conflicts and tensions are lurking around every corner, prompting many to consider seeking refuge under the comforting covers of their beds. During these moments, even the deepest reservoirs of emotions, both positive and negative, tend to overflow. However, there's an opportunity here to harness this energy in creative ways, channeling it towards productive and meaningful endeavors. By doing so, any dramatic outbursts can serve a higher purpose. In this state of heightened emotion, your actions seem to flow effortlessly and naturally, devoid of the usual burdens of labor. It's almost as if you're on a joyful journey, relishing every minute without feeling the weight of work. Your relaxed demeanor attracts others, drawing them in to share in your enthusiasm. Your company becomes a sanctuary, where everyday worries melt away in the warmth of your easygoing attitude. Simultaneously, their presence is equally enjoyable for you, as they make you feel cherished and valued. This is a propitious time to realize long-planned investments. The celestial alignments are in your favor, and with careful consideration, you stand to reap significant rewards. Don't hesitate to seek third-party advice and scrutinize enticing opportunities meticulously before taking action. Financial success is within your grasp, provided you proceed prudently. However, be mindful of your inclination towards provocation during this phase. Even minor differences of opinion with others can escalate into heated quarrels. Your friends may find your persistent criticism tiresome and counterproductive. It might be beneficial to exercise restraint and refrain from pushing your point of view too forcefully. Instead, take a step back and find solace in relaxation, perhaps indulging in a long, soothing bath or treating yourself to a massage to unwind and restore balance.